Hello, it is Phoebe, and today Phoebe has a very special guest with her. Percy. Okay. There. Oh. Okay. So, today Phoebe is going to talk about her adventures to big shopping pegs. I call it big shopping pegs. I don't know for what reason, but it's actually Bishopbriggs. And I went there one time and I just want to talk about it to my phone. I just made a video talking about that time I went to the town centre. Okay. What's that on your face? Oh, he's got a dirty face. Okay, you can go now. So, that time I went to Bishopbriggs, or Big Shopping Pegs, was like a week ago. And I just want to talk about that because there is part of the story that I really want to talk about. Like that really, you'll know why if you keep on watching. Okay, so, that time I went to Big Shopping Pegs was like a week ago, and I was really scared about it because I'm terrified of leaving the house. So, yeah, I have agoraphobia and also emetophobia and whatever other phobias that is. Okay, so I was terrified. I couldn't sleep the whole night before, but then I woke up finally and I was still terrified, but then we all got ready to leave and I was starving myself because of my emetophobia. I can't eat outside the house and I can't be full outside the house, so I practically starve myself every time I leave the house. So whenever I'm out, I'm starving. And I actually do feel sick, but it makes me feel better to know that I'm starving sick. Does that make sense? No, okay. So, we all got in the car. Well, I got in the car because my mum and dad said, you get in the car and we'll get ready. So I went in the car with Banjo because Banjo, my dog, was coming with us in the car. So he was sitting next to me and I got in the car and shut the door. And you know what happened? Because our car is crap. I got trapped in the car. I couldn't open the door because the child lock thingy was on, and I got trapped in the car, and that was real scared. So I really felt sick and I was like terrified. So I started screaming for Mum, and Banjo got scared and he was like covering his face and stuff, and I was terrified. So I managed to climb over the chairs and get through the front door, and that was terrifying. So I practically jumped out the window, and then I fell on the floor, and I remember just like gasping like and then running to my mum and crying. That's how much of a wuss I am. So I ran back in the house and Banjo was still trapped in the car. And then my mum was like, what's going on? And then I was terrified. So I told her and I was like, I'm not going back in the car because I have to open the door if I need to get out of the car in case I panic again like that. And that's exactly why I panicked. So we just spent an hour in the front, just my mum and dad trying to unlock the child thing with a screwdriver. And I started crying because everyone started to get angry. And my mum was like, why can't you just sit in the car? And my dad was like, she can't sit in the car. Why can't we just unlock this? This car is crap. So that was terrifying. But then the child lock thingy wasn't on in the front. So I sat in the front and Mum and Banjo sat in the back. And then we went there and we went to Home Bargains and the Pound Shop, and there's nothing to tell there. We just went there and bought some stuff, and then we were planning to go to a restaurant. You know, the restaurant in Big Shopping Pigs? We just wanted to go there. Well, I didn't, of course, but we still went there anyway, and I was still starving. I had one biscuit in my bag, so I was just like nibbling a wee bit on that because I have emetophobia. So I was starving, but then we went to the restaurant, and because I usually don't like eating in restaurants, but I was just so starving, I felt like I was going to faint. So my mum and dad said, oh, she's not eating anything. And so then I just sat on the chair and went, I'm starving. And I was too scared to ask for food because my mum and dad said I wasn't going to eat anything. So, yeah. But then, oh, this is a good part of the story. Then, a really, 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 really nice lady, waitress, came up to us and said, oh, is your daughter okay? And that was the nicest thing anyone has ever said to me. No one has ever asked, oh, are you okay? Like, that was so nice. She was so nice. And I just thought, can someone be so nice? And then she asked me, oh, would you like some ice cream? And I was like, hell yeah, I'm starving. And she was so nice. She was so nice. She was the nicest person I have ever met. And then she gave me some ice cream and I ate it and I was so happy. She was the nicest person I've ever met. She asked if I was okay, and then she gave me ice cream. And she wasn't just pretending to be nice like all adults do. She actually looked me in the eyes and go, are you okay? And that was so nice. And I thought about that the whole ride home. Like, she was so nice. That is... Yes. Okay. So then I got vanilla, strawberry and caramel ice cream, and I loved the caramel ice cream. So I ate all of my ice cream, and then I stole some donuts in a napkin, and I also stole an onion ring in a napkin. And then I also stole a muffin. I thought it was chocolate chip, but it was blueberry. No. But I still ate the bits without the blueberry in it on the ride home because I can't eat in the car going home because we're going home so I can eat. And I felt really happy because that lady was so nice and I was actually able to eat something because of that really nice lady. So I had my muffin on the ride home, and then we went home. So that's my story of being at Big Shopping Pigs. And yeah, like once a week or something, we just go on a place that's like further than the town centre. So we went to Big Shopping Pigs, Bishop Briggs, that day. And that lady was really nice, okay? So, I'm gonna go now. She was really nice. Okay, goodbye.